Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Fosset TV. Here's the breaking news. Yes, a day after Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar asserted that India will continue buying oil from Russia as it is in India's advantage, the United States sent a message reiterating its position and said it is in the collective interest that India should decrease dependence on Russia. But again, the issue of India's bilateral interest with Russia, US State Department spokesperson Ned Price said countries have learned the hard way that Russia is not a reliable source of energy. The spokesperson said Russia is not a reliable supplier of security assistance. Russia is far from reliable in any realm, Ned Price said. It is not in the interest of the region or Ukraine but the collective interest for which India should decrease its dependence. Ned Price said it is in the collective interest that India decreases its dependence on Russia over time, but it's also India's own bilateral interest given what we have seen from Russia. He added, as he was questioned on US stand as to whether the US is okay with countries doing business with Russia as long as those countries also condemned the ongoing war. Now, to be very clear, we have been international about exempting oil and gas, the energy sector, from the sanctions that have been imposed on Russia. So the fact that India has a high demand for energy, that it continues to seek oil and other forms of energy from Russia, that is not something that runs afoul of the sanctions, Ned Price said, replying to the question. We have also been very clear that now is not the time for business as usual with Russia, and it's incumbent on countries around the world to do what they can to lessen those economic ties with Russia, Ned Price said. The US State Department spokesperson acknowledged that India has reaffirmed its stance against the one while the India-Russia ties go back ages. When it comes to the India-Russia relationship, Ned Price said the White House made the point that it is relationship that developed and was cemented over the courses of decades during the Cold War, at a time when the United States was not in a position to be an economic partner, a security partner, a military partner to India, he added. That has changed. Over the past 25 or so years, the US spokesperson added, it is really a legacy, a bipartisan legacy that this country has achieved over the course of the past quarter century, he added. This is transition that we were always clear-eyed that will not take place overnight, over the course of even a few months or probably even over course of a couple years, he said.